Imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Just move your hand, just move your hand. World, 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 world. Everything that we do, everything that we do. Just move your hand, just move your hand. Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is working. Hello. I've been told that I needed to play a certain game or some sort by the Lemon Queen or the Melon King, aka Matray, or my brother, but you know. Anyways, hello hello everybody. My name is Demon Trey, and today, as you can tell, we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I think that's the name. Oh, it's already glitching already. I'm gonna put my name, of course. Duh. What? Why in the name of blazing can I put my last name? Oh gosh. Man. Okay, it still works. Hello, everybody. Okay, how about this? I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious. To any attention, she might draw herself. That's basically Matray all the That's basically Matray all the time. Hello. That girl is Sayori, or Sayori, my neighbor who a good friend since we were children. Okay, yeah, right. You know, the kind of friend that you've never seen yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. No, because I don't have any friends. I'm a loner. We used to walk to school every day on days like this, but started around high school when she would oversleep. more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up and go on without her. But she's gonna chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away than run away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She's ugly. I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. Wait, Matre, can you come over here and do some help me? I think I just made a little very inappropriate noise. What is it? What do you need? Maybe Sayori. Fine. Oh my gosh. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe because only I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Demon Trey. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you. I mean, everyone, if you want to. I mean, oh, hang on, let me just say that. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Demon Trey, have you decided on what club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not. Whoopsie daisy. You read. Oh, I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says on about. No. She likes to worry a little bit too much about me, and I'm perfectly content by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about it, and how I'm worried about you won't and how I'm worried you won't learn about socializing or I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know that you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. A what? A what? A neat. Okay. A neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise to... Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is just as ordinary. Hang on. The school day is as the school day is as the school day is as at the school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom I was facing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you before you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and facing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware but she had any interest in literature. Okay. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. I said that my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Wait, whoops. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori if that's really much. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning that she has planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Ugh. And thus today starts the marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school upstairs as a section of school a rare visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says much things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Demon Tray, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Wait, Monica. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. Ella! Ugh. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ears, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, she's the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Demon Tray. We do know each other. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me was so genuinely feels like a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Demon Tray. We made room for you, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, so I'll get them. Sorry, I just got a little bit too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate that were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sarah grabs the first one, then Monica, then I follow. Hello. It's delicious. And Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking my glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? You made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know. You dummy. Alright. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in this classroom? You would keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. You don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably been a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. I'm sorry. And publicity. Come on, try to say it right. Publicity. And how to prepare for events. I'd rather take some time, something I personally enjoy, and make something special out of it. And I encourage others to get into literature, and I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. There aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all effort into not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We will do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep it up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Dimitri, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that go deep and complex in the fantasy world. Then the creativity of craftsmanship and behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate about at the minimal level. That's right. You might as well be having a conversation with a rock. With a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you can say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyes dart from me for a split second. Never mind. And that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? She left the piece of scrap paper last night, but you left the piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and get that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes are and your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you show them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. Uh-huh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Wait. Oh, that was Monica, not Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit down in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Oh? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home, write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, um, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Demon Tray? Monica smiles warmingly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth of what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. So you already may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, but, I'm sorry. I thought, Demon Trey, you all defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I was joining the literature club. What? One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. So you wrapped around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super beat. I can't say that word, guys. I'm sorry. That means that makes it official. Welcome to the club, literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think it's time that we officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks up over at me once more. Himiche, and I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue their chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Demon Chase, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. So Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Wait, let's see how long we've been. Wait, oh. Hello, Infinite. With the two of us, with that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy since spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the wait. No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I just need to make one of those that my most circumstance. I'm sure it will be a good fortune to find me. And I guess that will start with a good writing of poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Uh-oh. Let's say disaster. Um, broken. Uh, uh, mm. It's mainly her this time. I like candy. I also like music. I like imagination. So that's good. Climax. Okay. I like killing people. Hi again, Demon Tray. I'm glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Demon Che. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. What the world? Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't want even to join any of these clubs this year. Sayori told me you didn't want to join any of the clubs this year, and last year too. And I don't know if you plan on just coming here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga, it's literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Demon always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. So Yuri, that's because your room is messy and so messy it's distracting. Matei's room is so messy it's distracting. Hey, sorry. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might as well be a little jealous. How come? You and Dimitri can become good friends too. Uh, um, Sayori? Mm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, even Yuri brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Yuri, Yuri made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't. It won't make a big deal if you don't want it. If you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how this is girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, at least you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki's other expiration sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What is the point of keeping your collection organized if someone's just gonna mess it up? Natsuki cites a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I hear you bring it up I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's just kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga and a stack of various books on the side of one of these shelves. I'm curious, I pull out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns it into a box of manga and slips it right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Perfarty Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's way out of my demographic or it's specifically terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Demon Trey. Considering this a lesson straight from the literature club, don't judge a book by its cover. Please, don't ever judge a book by its cover. Or else I will scream. I will be very mad at you. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Perfarty Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features four girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's extreme. No. Just don't just stand there. Ah! Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together I guess it is easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. Okay, wait, hang on. It makes me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect on sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Okay, well, we're gonna stop right here, guys. I don't know when I'll be coming back. Probably won't. I don't know. Trey, you're gonna be playing this game whether you like it or not. No, I won't. Yes, you will, and I swear if you do not, I will hurt you. Okay. Well, in the meantime, guys, we're actually before I understand, let me say something. We're in a pandemic. I know we're in a pandemic, but me and my friends are in a pandemic. We're in trouble. We're in danger right now. To a point where we have to, I have to start uploading rarely at this point because something has happened to us that we cannot understand. We have to stop fixing it. A YouTuber named Mysterio, and if you're watching this, Mysterio, you're not going to get away with this. I will find the video that you used. I think I did. Wait. Let me wait. So this is what he took from my stream. Okay, it should be around this time. And then look. Okay, let me record this. Let me record this program. Okay. 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 So this was actually the live stream that he was talking about. Let me go to him. Now, this does not really consent to me, but what you heard was said by me. So we're going to investigate what's going on, and then we'll be fine. As long as well, by the time he should go, he'll be fine. So we're going to end the stream right here. Ben,